Breaking news is coming in. Disha Ravi has been granted bail on a bond of 1 lakh. Disha's lawyer has said the family can't afford 1 lakh bail bond. Disha broke down in the courtroom while hugging her family members. Remember, she got 1 day police custody just yesterday. Now she has got relief from the court. There is a bail that has been granted to Disha Ravi, but on a surety of 1 lakh rupees. Anisha Mathur was in court. Anisha, break this down for us. What really happened in the courtroom?
Well, Sneha, there were two proceedings going on simultaneously in the Patiala House Court today. At the Sessions Court, where Disha Ravi's bail plea was heard last week, the Sessions Court has granted her bail today, but has set a bail amount of 1 lakh rupees personal bond plus 2 sureties of the same amount. The lawyer for Disha Ravi did attempt to argue that her family would not be able to afford this kind of an amount, but the court has made it clear that not only can they not change the bail amount, they have also clarified that she does not have to pay this as money, that she just has to give the sureties of this amount. On the other side, of course, the Delhi police asked for 4 more days of custodial interrogation of Disha Ravi in this, before the court of the Chief Metropolitan Magistrate, who of course has now said that since bail has been granted, this plea of the police is now infructuous and therefore dismissed. Disha Ravi is still inside the courtroom with her family members. She's meeting them. Earlier today, when she had just been brought in and her family members came, one lady from her family is here, came and hugged her. Disha also broke down crying. She was talking to her family about what she's been through in the last few days. But what is clear right now is that Disha Ravi has been granted bail. Her co-accused Shantanu has also moved the anticipatory bail plea here in the Patiala House Court, which is likely to be heard most likely to be heard on Wednesday or latest by Thursday. So a lot of movement in this case, even as the police says that all the co-accused have not been cooperating, that they still, despite the fact that they got Disha Ravi's custody for 1 day just yesterday to confront her with the co-accused, they have not been able to do so. That is the argument that the police was trying to make here. But now with Disha also getting bail and Shantanu's anticipatory bail plea also being moved,
yes,
the question is, how will police continue the investigation and what have they done so far?
Yes, important point you make. And since you mentioned investigations also, Anisha, all of the accused have been brought face to face already. Just tell us more about that joint interrogation that has taken place.
Well, Sneha, as I just said, the police have told the CMM court that they have not been able to do a detailed confrontation, that they only had 3 hours to interrogate all the 3 accused. And at this stage, therefore, they wanted some more time for interrogation. Of course, now that Disha has been granted bail, that point stands infructuous. We'll have to wait and see how the CMM court is going to look into this, because the argument in the CMM court, of course, have fallen through, because right now Disha Ravi has been granted bail and further police custody cannot be given. We'll have to wait for the police's response now, whether they will now request for Disha also to come and join the investigation, whether they will continue to call all of these people here for questioning. That is something we'll have to wait and see.
Absolutely. Relief for Disha Ravi, but not just that, Anisha, also this case is extremely important given the fact that the entire country, in fact, as far as the opinion is concerned, was split right in the middle, whether it was for Disha or against Disha. In that sense, many activists would also hail this move, but the question remains, what was the need to keep her in custody since the 13th of February, isn't it?
Well, yes, Sneha, that is a question that has been raised by various activists, by various persons, not only on the news channels but also on social media, that why exactly was there the need to keep her in custody? Why is it that she was kept in police custody? Why does the police want further custody particularly? Because remember, yesterday when this matter had come up for hearing, her lawyer had once again pointed out that any and all evidence that the police is bringing is with regard to the digital communication, and all of that is based on the laptops, etc., that have been seized. The police, of course, had said that they will have to take her, that they will have to also look into the laptops and other phones, etc., that Disha and other co-accused have. They will also have to question the co-accused. That was the reason that the police had given, that we want to confront them. But despite the fact that they did get a chance to confront the co-accused, Nikita and Shantanu and Disha, today, once again, they had come back to say that we did not have adequate time. Please give us some more time. So we'll have to now see how this plays out. And yes, as you just pointed out, a lot of people have questioned what was the need to register an FIR in such a manner. Why is there a sedition charge that is being talked about? Why is it that something this serious is being done by the government? On the other hand, of course, we've also seen retired bureaucrats and judges also questioning why people are not allowing the police to investigate. So a lot of things have been said in this case. It has become a big controversy regarding the freedom of speech, the right to criticize the government versus the right of a government to protect itself.
Absolutely.
Remember, the police has been saying
in every sense of the word. Thanks, Disha, for getting us up to speed with that. We'll, of course, keep coming back to you for more on that important development.